Hi, this is Peter. Welcome to another episode of Beyond Cane Pole. No, this is not an on the road episode. It's pretty early in the morning for me. Got up a whole lot earlier because we're now, a good 30 miles, I'd say, 25-30 miles from home. I have stopped and had breakfast. Up so early so that I can catch the tide right to go do a little crabbing and some fishing. This will be a daytime crabbing video, so it's bound to be a little bit better quality than the last one I did. Sorry I haven't gotten around to getting one of these done before now. I did have somebody at a fishing clinic that was planning on going crabbing, but that was pretty much too close before the hurricane came through, and I've told y'all all about other things that's going on. My wife is here with me. Say hi.
Hello.
Okay. So she's going to do some of the videoing, and she might be featured in a video where I'm doing using the camera. Like I said, we're going to do some crabbing fishing. I'm going to show you how to do the drop nets again. Done the video of rigging them up, and you did see some of that in that nighttime video, but this is going to be a daytime so you can see it. Don't know if we're going to catch any crabs. It did rain some last night. Don't know how much it rained down where we're going. Also do not know how the crabbing or fishing is where we're going. We have visited this place. We have not actually made a real trip to it. That plane's doing the same thing, sweetie. Sorry about that. We're down here close to the airport, and we've noticed some planes making a sharp turn versus going their normal routes. So don't know what that's all about. Anyway, we're getting crabbing here shortly when we get down there. And, well, get on with the video and hope you learn something. Okay, somebody, meaning me, forgot to take the bait. You see the chicken leg down there, out of the cooler. So it was one huge hunk block of crab bait. But we've got the one, and the wife's going to put it on the trap, and the rest of them will thaw out in a minute. We're probably going to set 4 to 6 of these nets. This is the last time we'll use this bait. This is the same bait we used the other time I showed you at night. We just salvaged the bait. It's okay, it's just for crab bait. Now, we're at Charleston Riverfront Park, which has this little group of rocks and this area behind it. Nice place. Boardwalk. See the rocks here. And it goes on that way. I'm going to set this one just in front of these rocks. Might need to be a little bit more to the left, but we'll see. And there is a current, but we're going to let that all the way down. Go a little bit more to the left. I think it's on the rocks. Yeah, right about there. I was kind of pushing it under the dock, but that's okay, we got it dropped. And the wife is rough loop tying it off. Just like that, that's good. Fidget, fidget, fidget. All right, we'll see how that does. I have set a minnow trap up that way, and I have a drop net for minnows or shrimp right here, but it's a cheap one, and I don't think it's going to do as good as I'd like it to do. I had to weight it a little bit, and it's right down there. The minnow trap's back that way. The wife's already caught a pinfish, so I do have some cut bait if I want it. All right, we'll show you checking the trap here in a minute. All right, due to me having just reeled up a rod and having a crab on the end of it, I checked the trap next to it where the crab dropped off. And we got us a nice little female. She is legal, point to point. So we're gonna put her in the cooler. I'm sorry I didn't get us pulling up the net, but pulling up a net pretty fast with a crab in it. All right, we'll see if we get any more. All right, the wife's gonna show you how you pull up a net. It's the next net to check. And it's empty and a little tangled. That's what happens. I think we're gonna move that net up to maybe the corner there. I'm gonna see if there's a pile in there. All right, I'll be back with you. Okay, Wife pulled another trap and got this little guy, obviously too little. It has to be point to point to that. It's probably another ½ inch or so. But I wouldn't keep one that small to eat anyway. In Florida, where the size limit's different, they use those for bait. All right, we'll see if we get any more. All right, the wife's gonna pull one more trap, but I think this is gonna be the last one we show being pulled, because you do it the same way every time. And that one didn't have anything in it, so she's putting it back down. Or I think we might move it. Yeah, I'm thinking we might move it here in a minute. We'll see what we do. Okay, folks, if I sound tired, it's because I am and I'm hot. It was supposed to be a heat index of 90 about 11:30 or so. I think it's probably hit that. We decided to call it quits. We have 3 crab, only 2 of them shown on camera, plus a little one. Not the best day in the world, but you know, at least we're out here. But I've learned something, and I think the wife would agree with me. We're getting too old for this crap. Not so much that, you know, we're tired from going out there and doing that, but the heat just saps all our energy out of us. As you get older, that happens. I can't deal with this anymore. I really can't. That's why there's not going to be summertime videos. It's just not happening. We started getting tired. Didn't want to try filming, and just at one point we decided we were going to go. I even saw 2 nice sheep's head playing on the rocks down there, you know, nibbling on the rocks, and I did try for them for a minute, but with the pinfish nibbling everything, you know, off the hook, I decided there wasn't any point in it. All I had was shrimp. I didn't have any crabs. The other thing with this too is we were about running out of bait. It wasn't the crabs. The little pinfish were, you know, just gnawing the chicken completely down to the bone. So there's a lot of pinfish out here. I even put one pinfish on the crab trap that we put in first, or crab net we put in first, ran out of bait first. I even put a pinfish on it, tied a pinfish down, put it in it. That was getting nibbled away, but no crabs in the net. So that means that they're either too small to be trapped in the net, or it's the pinfish doing it. All right, you know, y'all actually finally get to see me without a hat on. Yeah, I do have some here. But yeah, that's it. Hope you learned something a little bit. Hope you saw it. If you're a little more heat tolerant than we are, you can get out there. We should have brought bathing suits, got in the fountain, but they were just turning the fountain off. I didn't know it, but they're doing some Vietnam Memorial something dedication, so they turned the fountains off and all for that. So I'm kind of glad we decided to get out of here when we did, before the crowds really start getting in here. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.